Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. Elsa releases me reluctantly. The princess sighs, utterly exasperated. Why are these people always so carefree? However... definitely sorry. Late night recording. However, these two will be an invaluable source of information on the current state of the enemy. True. Even the princess wouldn't help them for no reason. I turn to Elsa. Okay, Elsa, give and take. Don't think we're going to help you for free. I know, Robo. You may have your way with Elsa, Robo. No blushing, dumbass, and stop stripping! How shameless can this computer be? Robo. Elsa sulkily fixes her clothes. For some reason, dealing with these people always takes a lot out of me. But I can't collapse from exhaustion yet. I collect myself and try again. We want to know about Black Lodge. What's happened? With all the shit going on, we can't figure it out. Tell us everything that you know. Okay, Robo. Elsa nods firmly. The story Elsa tells us is... well, it's pretty much what we expected. The purpose of the Sea Project was to summon the evil god into an enchanted vessel from which it could be controlled. Now that the Anticross have betrayed Master Therion and taken over Black Lodge, they're apparently planning on using Cthulhu to conquer the world. Dr. West stood up to them, got a knife in the gut for his trouble. Elsa carried him out of the illusory Heart Mother and the Destroyer robot and managed to make it all the way here. We gained a lot of information from her about Black Lodge's current members and their chain of command, as well as maps of the illusory Heart Mother's interior. That's all good, but we can no longer use Demonbane. Despite the new intelligence, we can't do anything. I don't want to admit it, but despair is slowly creeping into my heart. I head to the shelter to check on Lisa and the kids. Kuru! Kuru, whoa! Kuru! Oh, you're okay, you're really okay! Before the kids can reach me, Lisa pushes through them and comes racing to my side. It's rare to see her so flustered, but with all the insanity going on, I can hardly blame her. I try to relieve her anxiety with a smile, but it comes off pretty forced. You sound like you want me to say no. Don't worry. I'm a little banged up, nothing serious. But, I mean... oh, thank God, I'm so happy! She embraces me tightly, even going so far as to start crying. It's a little embarrassing. George is snickering at us, Alison's blushing. Only Colin seems to notice that anything's wrong. He walks up to me and asks innocently, Kuru, where's Al? I gasp involuntarily. Damn. Guess Al's absence is pretty strange. Lisa looks at me with surprise. Has she guessed what's happened? She's usually, well, kind of ditzy, but she can be strangely sharp about this sort of thing. Can't be. Al? She's just not here right now. Don't worry about it. Before she can question me further, I cut her off with a vague reply. I don't think I can keep it hidden forever, of course, but I don't want to give her and the kids anything more to worry about. And to be honest, it's still pretty hard for me to say the truth. What's happening outside? Is that scary black moon still in the sky? Yeah. There's no point lying about that, so I answer honestly. The kids look up at me anxiously, but George clenches his fist bravely. No problem. Kuru will kick their asses with Demonbane, right? I guess hiding it's going to be more painful than I thought. Even smart-ass George believes in me with all his heart. God, it makes my chest hurt. Yeah, I'll fight. So you guys have to hang on a little longer, got it? Kuru, wait! As I leave the shelter, Lisa comes running up to me. Without turning around, I stop to let her catch up. She doesn't so much as pause for a breath before she speaks. Please, tell me the truth, Kuru. Al... did Al... yeah. Because she covered me in the fight. That dumbass! Why'd she have to do that? No. She sounds like she might start sobbing at any moment. I keep my back turned, knowing that seeing her face will only make it harder for me. Unable to look at each other, we just stand in uncomfortable silence. After a brief interval, Lisa speaks hesitantly. Kuru, What will you do now? Without Al, you can't. I shake my head firmly in response to Lisa's dark words. No. No, that can't be allowed. I can't just stop here. No. I think there's something I can still do. You can't! Kuru, you're going to keep pushing yourself? I turn around and see Lisa's surprised face. This time I'm confident that my smile is natural. I can't let her worry about me. I'll be fine. Leaving only those words behind, I turn around and start walking. And Lisa doesn't follow. Kuru. At the beginning, I had wanted no part of this battle. Mama! Mama! Don't worry, honey. Don't be afraid. That sharp-tongued little book girl dragged me into a mess and forced me to fight. Get these supplies over to the next shelter. And for the families with infants, take this. There's too many wounded for our medical staff to handle. Go round up anyone with medical experience. Hurry! It was rage that gave me the will to fight. When I met Master Therion, I knew I could never forget his evil. But at that moment, however, I felt something awaken deep inside my soul. However... Hey now, you lost? Come on, stop crying. You're a man, aren't you? I'll help you look for your mom, okay? Now that I think about it, I was able to keep fighting because... Come on, Stone. Don't be so slow down. But this officer is so ashamed of himself. As long as we're alive, we can manage. Let's prolong the inevitable as long as possible, right? And besides, we still have our angel. We're not finished yet. Let me help too. Oh, sister. Sorry for the trouble. Can you help me carry the soup? Okay. We'll help too. Great. You little ones carry those containers. Doctor. Hang on, Robo. Start the toy reanimator system, but even if we fix it, Demonbane can't... I know. However, we can't do nothing. Maybe we'll find another grimoire capable of activating Demonbane, but maybe that book girl's just playing dead and tomorrow she'll show up again with that annoying face of hers. Maybe. In order to prepare for any eventuality, Demonbane must be in top condition, just as Grandfather kept it. Roger. Leave it to me. I'll have it as good as new in a jiffy. 48% of all troops are currently being outfitted with enchanted weapons. Base barrier field holding at 130%. Anti-intruder systems are... Let's do all that we can. If we just give up now, how will we face the old master? We will fight until the very end. Now that I think about it, I was able to keep fighting because of the important people in my life. I didn't want to see them suffer. I didn't want anything to leave a bad aftertaste. No doubt those feelings are what supported me. I think that I, like this city, filled as it is with vitality, optimism and thirst for life. Arkham City, where the people love life. Sorry. Arkham City, where the people I love live. And... Al, you're the same, right? These are our precious friends. This is our beloved Arkham City. Side note, serious emotional scene. And they used that picture where she's landed arse first on his head and calf crushed him. Good choice, guys! That's why I keep fighting. And I know that I can. If my sword has snapped, then I'll just strap the broken blade to my arm and keep swinging. My fighting spirit hasn't faded in the slightest. You were something, alright, old Haddow King. After following my dowsing through the underground labyrinth, I finally find it. Brief tangent, this reminds me of a fantastic quote from Babylon 5 in the beginning, where humanity is basically involved in this war and we are losing badly. And there's a fantastic quote with the humans never gave up. Most other species in their situation would have given in to despair, but not them. They fought with ships, and when they ran out of ships they used guns, and when they ran out of guns they used knives, and sticks, and bare hands. And they never ever gave in to despair. I'm pretty sure I'm misquoting slightly, but it's a really fantastic quote. Because we are a stubborn bunch as a species. The magic research facility. If Hado Kiyozu designed Demonbane, I figured that his base would have something like this. It looks like I was dead on. An alchemy lab, a ritual chamber, a library, a computer room, even an armory. Everything I need. Sorry, Princess, but I'll be using this stuff. Even without sneaking around, I probably could have just asked the Princess about this place. I think she would have told me where it is, maybe even let me use it too. Then she might have figured out what I'm trying to do. And that's why I had to find it myself. Alright, let's get started. The library. The Outsider and Others. Hippocrene, Azoth and Other Horrors. Yeah, these are all the story anthologies. Over here we have, whoa, Nameless Cult? Oh, it's just the Goblin Press edition. I give the books a quick perusal. As I expected, there are many grimoires, but none powerful enough to move Demonbane. If they were, I wouldn't have been hired to find one in the first place. However, they're not completely useless. Any grimoire has some power in it. I'll borrow a few volumes. The Alchemy Lab. This place has everything. Well, I suppose it's Hado for you. After gathering the necessary ingredients, I shut myself in the ritual chamber, and there I flicked through what's left of the grimoire, Al-Azif. Compound all together in an open mortar. Make over the thus assembled ingredients the Vorish sign, and then seal up the powder with a leaden casket, whereupon is graven the sign of Koth. Okay, done. After making a large quantity of the powder of Ibn Gaza, I seal it in the casket I found in the lab. Okay, now for the armory. It's divided into two sections. First are swords, spears, armour, all manner of old-fashioned weapons. At first glance, it probably just looks like a collection of antiques. They were made for practical use. After giving this section a thorough look through, I head to the other one. This is the exact opposite of the first room, this one filled with firearms. Maybe I should borrow some of these weapons too. But more importantly, I'm here for bullets. Found them. .50 AE and 460 Ruger. Okay, perfect. Let's get to work. I remove each bullet from its casing, mix some powder of Ibn Ghazi into the gunpowder and stick it back together. After finishing a magazine's worth, I carve the magic characteristics into each bullet. Into the 50 AE, I carve the minions of Cthulhu, and into the 460 Ruger, I carve the Windigo the Blackwood. Finally, I enchant the entire magazine. I repeat this process until I'm out of powder. This much ammo should hold me for now. With all this, I should also be able to work some minor sorcery, even without major style. I won't be anywhere near as powerful, of course, but now at least I have the means to fight the Anticross. I grab a few other useful-looking weapons and leave the firearms room behind, returning to the first section. After looking all over, I finally find a crescent-shaped sword wrapped in black cloth. I remove the cloth, check the symbols engraved on both sides of the blade. Yeah, it's a Scimitar of Barzai. Pretty scary how well stocked this place is. But anyway, I'll be taking this too. And last but not least, Sorcerer has to look the part after all. Dude, nice cape. What can I say? I'm a fan of superheroes, so I'm a sucker for a good cape. Now the ribbon, yeah, stylistically speaking, the ribbon's not what I would personally go for, but okay, to each their own. Pop's collar, yes, massive, massive collars, love that. Sorry, I get into talking fashion occasionally, and it's just fun. Okay, you've got a ridiculous belt with loads of things on it, but given that you're carrying loads of stuff in it, I'm going to allow that. It's only, pouts and belches and pouts and belches? Pouches and belts and things when they, don't make any sense that I have a problem with. And that was Richard's fashion critique. I would say back to the game in progress, but we're coming up on the 15-minute mark, so that's an excellent point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.